What's up, Gemini friends? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I'm back to do your reading for July 16th through the 31st of 2017. And I am so late. I'm really extremely sorry. That's the truth. It's been a really crazy month with private readings. And unfortunately for YouTube, those absolutely come first, but I'm here, I would not leave you, especially not after that crazy viewing that I got last month where Geminis really showed up for me here, and I can't believe all the love. I thank you so much. Travis is down here at my feet and he says, hey, what's up guys? So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys. I love all your comments. I read every single one. Thanks for talking to each other and helping each other through some of the things that you're all going through. This is a really fucking amazing community that we've created here, and I'm really glad that you guys are all a part of it. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking me out. So just a quick shout out to the folks that are willing to timestamp when the reading begins. Thank you. I love you very much. And to all the other viewers, please give a shout out to your timestamper. So let's get some ordinary business out of the way. If you would like to book a private reading with me, all the information that you need is in the description box below. Here's kind of how it works. You will shoot me an email at caralou32@gmail.com. Take a look at the prices and services that I offer. Please have an idea of what you would like to purchase. It really delays the process if you email me and say, hey, I'd like a reading. So then I say, okay, well, how long and when's a good time for you? And, you know, do you have my PayPal link? It's all in the description box below. Okay, so please have an idea of how long you'd like to read for. If you can't make that decision without asking me some questions, by all means, please ask me your questions. But readings are done by phone, Skype, or video reading that I email you a link to. I do prefer phone or Skype so that I can connect with you and we can talk a little bit because you do participate in the reading as well. It is your reading after all. What else? Please also visit the About section of my channel to learn a little bit more about me and the readings that I like to conduct. And so for July 16th through the 31st for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus or 7th house Geminis, we're going to be doing another love reading, but we're going to be doing a manifestation spread. Okay, so this is speaking to anyone who is thinking about love at this time, whether it's for family, friends, even your career perhaps. You're going to need to read between the lines a little bit in this reading because it talks about how you can manifest what you want in love regardless of your situation. Okay, so if I really see something coming through that is speaking to coupled people or single people, I will absolutely let you know about that. But like I said, you do need to read between the lines a little bit. So let me know what you think of the spread. I know everybody really liked the you and the other spreads, and I can definitely bring those back. And I'm definitely talking to Geminis because I feel myself speaking very quickly. Okay, which Geminis do, ruled by Mercury. I'm a Virgo sun, and so I'm also ruled by Mercury, but I'm not quite as quick thinking or speaking as Geminis are. But I definitely, when I'm talking to Geminis, that tends to come out, and I think it's because you guys can handle it and keep up. So anyway, we're going to take a look at where you are right now. What's your starting point? Where would you like, or where do you need to go? What's your obstacle? What is your strength? And then once you tap into that strength and you get on the right path, how do you stay the course? And so for your reading, for the bulk of the reading, I am going to be using the Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Queen Moonlaw. And for your overall piece of advice, we're going to be using the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Okay, the lighting is funky, and so in order for you to see the card, I'm going to have to hold it right up in front of my face, but that's fine. You need to see the cards, not my face. So, all right, so gems. Guys, where are we starting? Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles going on right now. And can you see them okay? Jesus, the lighting is so terrible. We have the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So what does this mean for Geminis at this time? This is being willing and able to put in the work, okay, to achieve what you want in love. It's a fucking fantastic starting point. It's like, I just did a reading for another sign and I'm getting the same imagery for you guys. It's like the swimmer that's on that starting block and like ready to leap. It's like you're ready to go. You've prepared, you've trained, you know, you've got the muscle mass, you've got the endurance to do all those laps and that kind of thing. It is being at the beginning of a journey, okay, but definitely having a solid foundation and a toolkit that you know is going to get you where you want to go. So that's a fantastic place to start. If you were a Gemini watching this and you don't feel that way about yourself, you need to do some meditation, some prayer, whatever works for you. This is within you at this time. So if it's not right in front of your face, and if you're not saying, yes, that's me, either this reading is absolutely not for you, in which case you could hit me up for a private reading, or you could check out your Moon or Rising video, because those are free. But this is within you absolutely at this time. For Gemini, I'm feeling that, and there's the itch. Absolutely. Okay. So it's not a bad place to start by all means. It's only a 3, but it's a fucking fantastic start. Where do we want to go? Gemini, what can I say about this card? I have so much to say about this card, and I'm going to try not to prattle on forever. Where do we want or need to go? We have the Lovers in the upright. This is a gorgeous card. Fuck this fucking lighting. Seriously. I swear to you, I tried several different, like, turn the overhead light on. No, everything was washed out. Turn the hall light on. No, everything was still washed out. This is truly the best that I've got right now. This is the Gemini card. Okay, so for some of you, what you want to achieve is absolute self-actualization, spiritual ascendance, really tapping into your true self. Finding your true self is what some of you want to do. Some of you just basically have a specific love relationship in mind that you want to see flower. You want to see it at its best self. When we have a major arcana, which this is, and it's in the upright, this is this situation in all its glory. Or if we're talking about it, if it's a major arcana, like for instance, the Emperor, and he shows up in the upright, it's that individual at his best self. This is this situation at its best. So for some of you, that's what you want to achieve in your love life. You have a particular love relationship that you're working on, and you want to see it grow to its potential. For others of you, what this card is saying to you is that you want to, and this is just for a specific few, but you want to be able to absolutely discern between your head and your heart when making decisions about love, friends, family, romantic, otherwise. You want to be able to achieve that balance. And that's your Libra friends, your other air friends here, lending some guidance to you to tap into that balance, to make a decision between head and heart. The two need to be used equally. But sometimes one speaks louder than the other for a reason, and you want to be able to identify when to listen to this one, when to listen to that one, and when they should be speaking in perfect harmony. Okay, that's where we want to go. That's where we need to go. What's our obstacle at this time? Okay, so a lot of these love manifestation readings have been coming through as really strong spiritual advice, as opposed to speaking about specific relationship dynamics that Gemini may be going through. But so if you have your sun or moon in other signs and you've watched those videos, there's been a lot of spiritual advice, but I am kind of really seeing a specific story. There's some Geminis that I'm talking to absolutely that are dealing with a specific person in mind. And the obstacle that we have here is the 7 of Swords in the upright. This is more air energy. You guys could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or somebody with a lot of this in their chart, or is just behaving this way. It's a 7. This is also the month of July, so that's speaking to you right now if that resonates with you for any reason. This card, it's often called the liar, cheater, thief card. However, for me, it's really more about somebody's trying to get away with something. Somebody is actually being manipulative as a means to an end. I feel like that this person is external to you, although this could be Gemini doing this to someone else. Okay, so you guys, you'll know if it's you or if it's someone else. But somebody is trying to actually manipulate a scenario as a means to an end. Now, it doesn't, okay, so we're on point there. It doesn't have to be malicious in nature. We can manipulate a lot of things with good intentions. You know, we can manipulate a situation and lie to someone in order to stop them from doing something that we know for damn sure is going to be detrimental to them. That is a form of loving manipulation. We manipulate in every single interaction that we have with another human being. You heard what I said. We manipulate in every single interaction. It's whether or not our intentions for that manipulation are good or bad, okay? So someone is trying to manipulate, possibly get away with something that Gemini doesn't want them to get away with, or you're Gemini trying to get away with something, okay? I don't judge you. I'm just saying that might be something that you're up to, okay? So that's the obstacle, because it's not straightforward, okay? Even when we manipulate with good intentions, it's still for everyone's higher good that we pursue those good intentions by way of truth versus manipulation. It's just that the universe forgives you, you know. The universe knows that you just came down here to have a human experience, and you have all of those limitations that come with living in a human body and all those struggles and everything that we all go through. So it's human is what I'm saying. But that is the obstacle at this time. So it's not the way to get what you want, or if somebody is doing this to you, it is not the way for them to get what it is that they want from you, or for them to communicate what it is that they're trying to communicate with you. So if this is being done to you, keep an eye out for that. It's really inhibiting the relationship if you're in one, and I'm speaking to people who are committed, or if you're casually dating or talking to somebody, it's really inhibiting the relationship from taking flight. Look at this. This is a swan here. What the hell is it doing just perched right there? There's the light. There's the goal. Its wings are spread. Why doesn't it just fucking leap and take flight? This is inhibiting the situation or this person or you from taking flight, okay? I'm hearing that song, Fly Like an Eagle. It was like a 70s song or something. Leave a comment if you know who sang that song. I'm hearing that. If that song means anything to you, I'm getting a lot of songs this evening. If that song means anything to you, this reading's for you, potentially, or someone around you, someone that, you know, you need to share the video or whatever. Anyway, I want to fly like an eagle into the sea, or whatever that, I don't even know the lyrics, but that's what I'm getting. And it's a swan, not an eagle, but you know, you get what you get and you follow it. Okay, so that's the obstacle there, you guys. Geez, I digress. And so what's the strength here? Okay, what do you have working for you? What can you tap into in order to achieve this? Okay. Geminis, you're thinkers. You already know this about yourselves. You guys are no fucking dummies. Okay, this is the, damn the light. Here we go a little bit. It's the Fool in reverse. All right, in this deck. This is looking before you leap, okay? Not leaping into the abyss with, you know, no inhibitions and not a care in the world. It's stopping and thinking and looking before you leap, weighing and measuring the pros and cons. Geminis are great at that. Mercury is your ruling planet. Okay, you were given these brains for a fucking reason. You absolutely need to be using them. And remember, you're trying to achieve the balance between head and heart. Remember to listen to your head at this time. Look before you leap. That's your strength. Okay, that's what you have the ability to do right now, even if maybe you don't want to do it. Okay, so it's like it's positive. It's light-hearted, but it's heavy at the same time. That means something to some of you. That's going to resonate for some of you. What you absolutely need to tap into is your ability to stop and think before you make a drastic decision in love, in pursuing a relationship any further, in continuing a relationship further, in leaving a relationship. Stop and think before you leap, and keep your eyes open. Open your eyes. All right, so let's say that you do this, okay? And your free will comes in. This is the energy that you have available to you. This is not going to fall in your lap. This is not going to happen without your effort, Gemini. So let's say you're doing this and things are moving along, okay? What can you do to stay the course, to carry out the plan so that you can achieve your end desired result? We have the Page of Cups in the upright. Some of us are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here, and this is going to mean something to some of you. To me, this is really, this is more Pisces than Cancer or Scorpio, but it's any water sign. So what you need to do to stay the course is be open to speaking about your emotions. Deliver those emotional messages. Be open, okay? If you feel that you or someone else is manipulating the situation, cut that shit short and speak the truth about your emotions, about what you want in love, okay? You do need to, so this is sort of, it sounds like it's in contradiction to this card. I can hear people thinking that already. I hear what you're thinking, Gemini, but it's not. This is thinking before you act, which is completely separate from speaking your emotional truth. This is a somewhat carefree communication, okay? So this is having the bravery to come out and say, I love you, or I want more from you, or I want less from you. These are my emotions. This is my heart. I'm just going to say this, even though it's kind of a risk to say this. That can be you testing the waters before you leap. I'm sorry to say, gems, but you guys have to actually put yourselves out there, get a little feedback from this person that you're dealing with before you make a decision about the relationship to leap in one direction or another. You absolutely need to do that. Knowing that it's a risk even too. I'm getting that so much for a lot of signs lately. A lot of the people that are watching these videos right now need to understand that putting yourself out there emotionally or in love is a risk. Okay. And so it's a good thing that your end goal is balancing your head and your heart in order to, fuck this light, in order to make the right decision. I'm going to make sure the light is better, you guys, this time. I'm really, really sorry. Please bear with me. I'm going to describe all of the scenarios to you like I've been doing, and I'm really sorry if you can't actually see the cards very well. My lighting situation is just fucked. So understanding that the path to balancing your head and your heart and making those informed decisions in love includes A, speaking your absolute truth without being afraid, B, looking before you leap, and the two do marry. They do combine, okay? They do connect. And spotting manipulation when you see it. And the thing is that it's okay. It really is. Even when you suspect that someone is manipulating you and not being honest with you, it's okay to be honest with them. It is. Even if you're honest with them about the fact that I feel as though you may be manipulating things a little bit. And, you know, I give the benefit of the doubt that you're not trying to hurt me. Or maybe you don't. Maybe some of you are dealing with a complete liar, cheater, thief. And what you need to do is call them out and say, in all honesty, the way that you behave is hurtful to me and would be hurtful to anyone else that you're dealing with, and I'm not going to tolerate it at this point. This is my message. I'm speaking from my heart. This is how I feel. And then take some time, okay, to digest their response, to make an informed decision, which is going to bring you to here, which is Gemini at the highest. Gemini at the highest this month. What? I'm sorry, you guys. I have to say weird things once in a while to entertain myself. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle advice, okay, for these 2 weeks. And what we have is the spring equinox, the rebirth card, all right? So what are we talking about here in reference to this reading, you guys? In order to, Gemini's looking to spiritually ascend. Gemini's looking to be in their upright at their best self. There is a rebirth that needs to take place in order for this to happen. And these cards that we've been talking about is the path to that, okay? Having the willingness and the ability to take the 3 pentacles that you have and put them in motion and keep going, okay? Identifying manipulators in your midst, or identifying if you're doing this to someone. And if you are, I love you still. You're fucking human, okay? But that's just some of you. And then from there, looking before you leap by way of communicating your emotions absolutely honestly, digesting the response that you get, identifying if there's any manipulation occurring, rejecting that, okay? Not leaping into that. We don't do that. We can reject that with love, okay? We can say, thanks, but no thanks, all right? Gemini, I hope this made sense. This was a little bit all over the place. These, like I said, these love manifestation spreads have been bringing in a lot of messages with regard to spiritual ascension, more so than describing total scenarios. And so I haven't been seeing a ton of, this is you, and this is who you're dealing with, and this is what's going on, and this is where it's headed in the future, that sort of thing. But hopefully some of you enjoyed this reading, and thank you for allowing me to switch it up a little bit so that I don't get bored. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the spreads. I'm trying to gather information from the folks that are watching the videos about what spreads they really want to see. I got great response to the you and the other spreads that I've done in the past, but I wanted to try this one out too. So Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. You guys, to my returning subscribers, you have no idea how much I love you. And again, if you're new to checking me out, what's up? Please visit me again next time. I'm going to be posting readings again for Gemini around the 1st of August. I will be on vacation the last week of August, so there could be a few days of a delay. It's summertime. Cut me a break. There's so much going on, and private readings have been really kind of off the chain lately. So I love you guys to pieces, and I can't wait to speak to you again. And nope, that's all I've got. I'm sorry. I thought maybe I was getting something else, but no, we're all done. So I'll speak to you guys here very soon, and you know what to do. Until then, take very, very good care and be well. All right. Bye, gems.